Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to discuss something that comes up sometimes in a lot of you will know there were a lot of stories about Suleman recently that a lot of us covered these stories, but there is this thing that keeps coming up. You know, some people that say, you know, he has a weakness, and some people say, oh, you know, he's a human being, all of that. I don't think the fact is that everyone does not know that he's a human being. I think people miss it. What a lot of us, okay, let me say for myself, for me, it's not just the fact that, okay, you know, it's not just about, oh, Suleman is a human being. It's actually about the fact that these people that are coming up to say what he has done to them are human beings too. Okay, his domestic staff, or whatever way you want to phrase it. A lot of these people that are coming up to say Suleman did this, the boy shared his story about, you know, being arrested on his wedding day and dragged to Suleman's sitting room. The boy has shared about Suleman. We've heard the audios where he said to him, where he said to him that I no one kill you. I know where you live. I know where you live. You know, I have got someone tailing you. I've got someone telling you. Know what it is to say you're telling somebody? I have got someone following everywhere you go. If I want to deal with you, whatever way he was saying this. And this boy, as we speak, is living in fear. He's hiding from Suleman. This boy is still in hiding. So I don't think the question is Suleman, is not the topic or the discussion is about Suleman is a human being, whatever. He himself knows he's a human being. But standing up for all these people that have come up to say what he's doing to them is for us to remind him that those people are human beings too. I hope I'm making sense. Those people are human beings too. There is nobody came into this life with two heads. I have nothing against Suleman. I have to say that. I have nothing against Suleman, but when it comes to somebody forgetting that as much as you have a life and you can be flexing or whatever way you are enjoying your life, there is no reason why you should be the reason why other people cannot enjoy their own lives too. It is not justifiable for Amos, who is the boy that used to work for him. There is no justifiable reason for Amos to be in hiding. But this boy is in hiding. Suleman is not in hiding. So Suleman is a human being. But Amos is a human being too. That is what the point is. And they're coming to the area of, you know, he has weakness. A lot of his people that work for him, when they speak about it, especially when it comes to Morimbadi Just channel or whatever, they always ring in to talk, you know, he has a weakness. I want to really address that aspect because people say it a lot. But at the same time, something else that comes to my mind is what one of his junior pastors, the Mike Davis, that came out to say that Suleman took his wife, or whatever way he was phrasing it, that his wife and Suleman, and whatever he said Suleman did with his wife. We all know that story. There was something that guy said, Mike Davis, one of his junior pastors. He said there is a difference between weakness and wickedness. You understand? And I really want us to think twice about this. Because when those few people that come and say, it's just weakness, it's more than that. Because you see, nobody will not get weakness. So there's no one without weaknesses. We all have weaknesses. What are you talking about? We all have weaknesses. But there is a reason why we try to control those weaknesses. There is a reason. You know why? Because a lot of us think about the consequences of those weaknesses. I hope I'm making sense. There are a lot of us. For example, now, let me tell you one of my own weaknesses. You see, food. I like food too much. I too like food. If you leave me, I would like to eat breakfast in one restaurant. In the afternoon, go another restaurant. I like to even eat here, eat there. I want to eat and eat and eat. If you leave me, I will be eating here, eating there, this restaurant for breakfast, the other restaurant for lunch, and eat this one and eat greasy food and eat junk food and everything. But you know why I don't do it? Because I know there are consequences. I know there are consequences. If I eat food the way that I want, you see, when you see me, I'm eating a salad, goat food. I'm eating a lot of salads and I'm eating a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. You think every time you see me eating it, that's what I want to eat? There are sometimes I'm eating leaves and all this leaf and all this what's it called, healthy options, because I know that sometimes I'm eating it, my mind is somewhere else. If you leave me, I'll be eating some fried up stuff. If you leave me, some of the things. Do you know I love pounded yam, but I don't eat it. I eat pounded yam once in a long time. I will go and make, when you see me making cabbage fufu, you think say I don't like pounded yam. I like pounded yam, but I'm eating cabbage fufu because I don't want to gain too much weight. I'm trying to watch my weight. So when you see me eating cabbage fufu, don't be because I eat sweet fast, but because I know the consequences of eating the one where they hungry me. You understand? A lot of things in this life, people do. There are a lot of weaknesses people have, but they don't do it because of the consequences. A lot of us, we're driving on the road. Let me not even speak of Nigeria. I'm driving on the road and the light turns red light. I hate stopping at red light because I just want to keep driving. Because I'm not a fan of driving. I drive because I have to drive. So when I'm driving and then it's red light, I'm like, but do you know why I don't cross it? I have that weakness of I don't like red light. Do you know why I don't cross it? Because I know the consequences. You understand? If I shook head, another car hits me, I know that traffic light is put there for a reason. You understand? I know that I can get arrested by the police. You know, and I will be fined. My driver's license can be taken from me. I weigh all the consequences and I don't do anyhow. There are some people that do not steal in shops because they have dignity. Do you think when you enter supermarket you see, do you know, what's it called now? There are people that are poor and they enter a shop and they're looking at all the things in the shop. Say, oh, I wish I could buy that. I wish I could buy that. So people don't steal because they have dignity. If they are caught, the embarrassment is enough consequence, you know, for them. You understand? Or if they get arrested, it's enough. What am I trying to explain? What I'm trying to explain is this. Suleman is not the only one with weaknesses. Every other person, we all have. The reason everybody is maintaining, why would they maintain? Why we're respecting ourselves? Is because we don't want the consequences. You understand? That's why everybody is keeping their so-called, what's it called now? Weaknesses under wraps. You understand? There is a reason why a lot of us don't go taking drugs. Because we'll be like, no, I don't want to go colo. I don't want this, I don't want that. There are so many crazy things a lot of us can do in society. We don't do it because we do not want the consequences. But the problem, from what I have seen with Suleman, it seems that there's never been consequences for his actions. It seems as. And when we come and discuss these things, it's because a lot of people are tired of hearing he did this, he did that, but there never seems to be consequences for his actions. Otobo came out and said what she said. She said she was his girlfriend. He promised to marry her. She said, oh. And she said she got pregnant and he gave her something to drink. After she drank it, she lost the pregnancy and all of that. She said he got rid of her pregnancy. That's what she said. She said on top of that, according to her, in spite of everything he did, he still was the one that she came to Nigeria to go do. She said she wanted to do whatever, you know, studio or music or whatever. He froze her account, right? That's what she said. She said he froze her account, got her arrested. All of these things, from what we are saying, what she's saying, she who is a victim, she who, you know, he has done all of these things to, is the one that kept on having more done to her, more done to her, more done to her. Him, who is the one that is doing, no consequences. According to how she narrated the story, no consequences, so he kept on going, kept on going. You know why? Because there are no consequences for him. The houseboy left his house. Yet, today, the boy is hiding from Suleman. Upon all the thing, the boy, maybe they made a video where they said, according to them, that he slept with their girlfriend, a fiancé. So I was planning to marry that introduced to his papa, his pastor. He said his pastor slept with the person. Okay, him now, who is the victim from his story. He is the victim that they took his girlfriend. He is the victim that ended up leaving his house empty-handed after living with him for 10 years. He is the victim of all of these things. He's still the Suleman that is the one that is accused of all of these things. Is still the one, still chasing him and making him be on the run. Still the one that came and arrested him and locked him up. Still the one that arrested him on his wedding, disrupted his wedding, threatening him that no one kill you. I know somebody that can show it. So it has always never been about Suleman not being human. If you look at these stories, it's the fact that he has to realize that these people are human beings too. It's not about him having a weakness. But the problem is, there never ever seems to be consequences for his actions. He has always been able to keep doing and keep doing and keep doing. I made a video which I was saying, if they keep saying Suleman has weakness, he has weakness, then what is his testimony? Like one lady was asking, what is his testimony? People will say, I used to womanize. Since I came to Christ, I don't do it anymore. I used to fight. Since I came to Christ, I don't do it anymore. I was a prostitute. Since I came to Christ, I'm no longer a prostitute. I am a thief. Since I came to Christ, I'm no longer a thief. I am whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, I used to, a lot of, so what then is his testimony? So Christ that he's preaching has not healed him from these so-called weaknesses. Even if we say, okay, let's leave Christ on one side. Because of the way Nigeria is, it seems that because this man never gets consequences for his actions that are called weaknesses, it seems that that is why. It seems that he kept on going because there are no consequences for it. Because there are no consequences. I bet, tell me who does not have weaknesses? Who doesn't have weaknesses? You know, we all have weaknesses. If all of us don't keep ourselves in check, even if it's not the fear of God, at least fear of the law, what about self-respect? What about dignity? There are a lot of reasons why people think about the consequences of whatever and they don't do it. If all of us come outside for street to come and be showing our weaknesses, do you think this world will contain all of us? If everybody was to come out and be displaying their weaknesses all over, do you know how disorganized society will be? If everybody should bring their weaknesses to the streets, let's bring our weaknesses outside. Let's bring our weaknesses outside. What kind of a world would we have? All I'm saying is this: Suleman is not the only one with weakness. Let's stop using that to make excuses for somebody doing so much that is making life unbearable for others. So I really wanted to address it because people keep saying it. So we're not going to say, oh yeah, he has weaknesses. Then somebody that said, I'm a dangerous person, I can make you disappear. Then if you make somebody disappear, we say, oh, yeah, you know, he get weakness. He has weaknesses. And then if he does something else, yeah, he has weaknesses. That's going to continue being an excuse for him to do whatever he likes. That is wrong. That is wrong. I'm saying it again. My video is this. Those that say he's a human being, yes, he's a human being. But those people that accuse him of terrorizing their lives are human beings too. Let's not forget that. They're human beings too. He has weaknesses. But let me tell you, weakness or no weakness, everybody have to control themselves. You should not, one person should not be the reason why other people cannot sleep at night. That is wrong. Nobody will not get weakness. Okay? Nobody will not get weakness. Anyways, I wanted to quickly come here and address that because this keeps coming up all the time, He has weaknesses, he has weaknesses. Let me tell you, there are people that are rapists and they are undergoing therapy. There are a lot of people with a lot of weaknesses in this life. If it's too much, they go for therapy because they know that to operate in this society, they cannot just allow their weaknesses. They cannot just be doing whatever and say it's their weakness. They try and find solution for it so that this world will contain all of us. Nobody should be the reason why other people cannot have a life. That is basically what this video is about. Anyways, I wanted to quickly come here and address that. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.